Hello YouTube, this is Freza, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use udem2.new and how to make nice GUIs in Roblox for things like game intros or maybe instructions on how to play the game or a leaderboard or something like that. First of all, you want to open up Roblox Studio and then view explorers, view properties as usual, and view output. And then to test it, we'll want to put in our player GUI and then move it into the starter GUI when we're done. It's important to remember to constantly update the one in the starter GUI at intervals once you've added a new working feature, so that you do not lose this when you reset or something like that, which I've done myself before. So insert object into player GUI, and the object will be can never find this one. Screen GUI. And I'm going to name this I've never actually done this myself, but I do know that I know how to do it, so yeah. And inside this, well, what would be the best actually? We'll put an image label, and I'm going to call that background. And inside background, well, I'm going to go into full screen. Let's get the property straight first. So in background we have the size property, which you can open up for X and Y. X is width and Y is height. So we'll want it to be pretty tall. 0.5 and 0.4 or 0.3 actually. Wrong axis. Maybe 6. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna give this a nice blue colour. And yeah. Then I'm going to copy another one inside this and give it a height of 0.2 and a width of 1. You'll notice that its properties is local to its parent background, which makes it easy to scale because 1 width means it will cover the whole width of the parent. And I'll name this title. Okay, background color. Actually, if we're doing text, then a text label would be better. Sorry. And I'm going to call this player list. Looking good, and whatever size suits you. Not going to make it too big because it could go out through the box in certain monitors. And now that we've got the basic layout of this done, I'm going to put another one here called template. a light blue background and a background transparency of 0.5. And I'm going to use this to measure, you could say. So 0 is directly inside of it, and 0.1 is almost outside, and 0.5 is a little over. So 0.14 makes it directly underneath. So if we do 0.28, well, I'll delete this one in a second. I'm going to make this position 0.28. And as you can see, each 0.14 that's added on will go directly below it. This is what I'm going to use to put the player names on. So I'm going to change the text player name, and the template will go above here for now. Actually, I'll just straight up put it in the lighting folder, get it out of the way. Okay, and let's get on with the scripting. I'm just going to wing this, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, position. We want this to kind of appear on screen. So we'll want it to go from minus 0.3 to 0.2. For this we'll need another button. Open Playerlist is what I'm going to put as a text. 0.12 will be the width, and 0.05 will be the height. 0.3 for that. Just go 0.4. There we go. Okay, don't know what just bumped there. And I'm going to insert an in value into this. No, a bool value, sorry. Because I want it to be true or false. I'm going to call this opens. and it is false now. Okay. Keep accidentally dragging things. Player.leaderboard. Ah, player.player GUI.leaderboard. There we go. As you can see, the open value turns from true to false. So what we've set up here is a mouse button one down script which connects the function on mouse button one down, and the player that clicks it is tagged player. And if it's opened, then it closes it, and if it's closed, then it opens. Now we need to get on with the scripting part. I'll just do different functions for these. Oh, I should make these local. No, wait, I don't need to, no, yeah, whatever. Before we start moving things, should probably indent. Oh wait, nothing much to indent yet, but you know. And what have we got tagged so far? We've got player and opened. Player.playerGUI.leaderboard. And background is what we'll be moving. Leaderboard. Dot background. God, I feel really ill, sorry. Back, sorry. I was having my dinner there. Where were we again? Okay, leaderboard. Background. Oh yes, background. Everything inside background will move as background moves because it's a beard in the background, so you won't need to worry about moving text label or anything. Okay, this is where the udum2-bit comes in. You'll notice that there's 4 numbers here. You'd expect there to be 2 since there's only X and Y. When it comes to like parts and stuff, it's X, Y and Z, but as this is a GUI, it's only 2D. So you only need to worry about X and Y. Reason there's 4 wee zeros there is because inside X and Y there is scale and offset. Offset's not really that important, you can mess around with it if you want, but the only numbers that really matter are the first 0 and the third 0. The second one is the X's offset, and the fourth one is the Y's offset. So yeah. 0 point, let's see, maybe 30 will be better actually. We can change it to 60 in a second if we need it to be smoother. And yeah, just 0.1 there, we don't need the Y to move. As you'll know, 30 times 0.1 is 3, but we want it to go from 3 to 0, minus 0.3 to 0, so that will bring us directly at 0. So we might want to increase it a little bit, because right now it will go to the very edge of the screen. So yeah, because I'm going to change this to 60 and 0.5, and let's see how that goes. Well, I'm going to reverse it first too, because I can't be bothered moving it back manually. We minus there. And let's see if this works. Okay, I really need to change the names of these. Well, I'll leave that now because this is linked to the leaderboard now, so if I change the name it will break the script. Okay, it seems I've made a miscalculation there. 2.7. Just changing it back to minus 0.3. Let's just change this back to 30 then. 0.1. Oh, yes, of course. Minus 0.01, not I got confused there for a second. Where's the oh, it's disabled. Okay. No, that's what it's supposed to do. Good, it works. We have an error here in the close function. Line 27. Oh, yes, of course. We haven't tagged X in the close function yet. We should probably just make that local actually. There we go. The positioning of this is really bad though, because it's directly over the chat, so I'm going to put, no, not that, the background down a little. Let's see here, not size. Yeah, 0.2 will be good. And I'm going to move this further along. So let's try this. Okay, I get it. Because we moved it back further, because we refreshed it when it was open, that means it goes back way off the screen, and then when it goes back on, because it's already moved back, it will look like it's... anyway, I'll just leave it the details and let you see for yourself. This should go pretty far off the screen now, but it's not actually that bad, but it's a little too far. 0.22 should be good. 0.022, sorry. There we go, directly in the middle. And this is the base of our player list. Perfect. Very smooth as well. Now this is where the template comes into play. We'll put the template. Well, I mean, we put the template in the lighting folder, not the lightning folder. So we'll clone it into the leaderboard when the script runs. So open. Once again, I is the name of our wee for loop, so it doesn't need to be I'm just used to it, and it's easy to type when you're going to refer to it a lot. One number of players to end. You might not know what this is, so I'll explain it. We've tagged players as game.players get children. What this will do is it will go to the players folder and find every player inside the folder. Right now there's only Friaza. And then for 1, so the amount of max players, which will be for I equals 1 to 1, because Friaza is the only player in the game. It will repeat the loop. If there's 7 players, it will repeat this 7 times. But for the size of this GUI, our player list, I'll have to limit it to 6. So this will work for a 6-person server. You could half the size of the templates and change the distance from 0.14 to, I don't know, 0.07, and then make it into a 12 per layer list, but anyway, that's beside the point. Background, so into X. Here's another tricky part. Well, let's write this out first. udim2.new. You'll be wondering what num is. Where do we want it to start exactly? 0.14 I think it was. Wait. It's not this one, it's the third one. And I think it was minus 0.14, we'll see how it goes. If play as oh, 5, because then it will run one last time afterwards. Okay. And what this will do is it will start the players at 0 and start the number at minus 0.14, which will position the player's name below the name of the leader, the player list, and we'll keep decreasing the number by minus 0.14, so it will place underneath each of the last inputs player names, and it will position them at num on the y-axis. Don't expect this first time round, but you know. And what this will do is it will search the backgrounds for the names, because we've called them all removable here, and if it's called removable it will remove it before it closes, and because we haven't put a weight here it will happen instantly. You might worry about lag since there's no weight, but since there's only 6 names anyway it doesn't really matter. But if you're going to have like 30 names, then I guess you could just do this. Not like 30 will even cause any lag either. As long as you don't put it like to 200 or something, you won't have a problem. Okay. Now the important bit. Text equal one sec. Back, sorry. So yeah, player xt2.text equals players I.name. Let's test this. And it's going the wrong way. Excuse me. So we'll put this after where it was before and make it a plus. And we'll make number 0. At least we know the close function works. Oh, well, this should be positive so then. 1 sec, sorry. Yeah. What does it mean making YouTube tutorials and I'm sick? Oh, it works perfectly. Well, that is pretty epic. Let's add some fake players. Now let's try it out. So the first 2 names work and then the rest don't. I wonder why. Why would the first 2 names work and the rest not? It should do the first 6 names, not the first 2 names. If players is less than equal to 5. Shouldn't affect it though, so. That sure is peculiar. Dot name. Okay, let's try another tactic here. This will tell us 2 things. 1, the number of players that it's counting, and 2, how many times the loop's actually running. Okay, it's running 2 times, and there's 2 people in players. Of course, I parented into myself because I am a retard. There we go. And I'm going to add a 7th one just to test that it only does the first 6. I'm guessing I parented that to myself. Yes, I did. I parented it to myself. Force of habit, sorry. There we go. It's a little bit offish at the bottom, but surely you can fix that. Well, not going to drag this out. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe if you want. It'd probably help out, but you know, whatever. Goodbye.